Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming unranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
The Pirates looking to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To throw, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Pirates will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking for a gap, it's Montgomery. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now.
29 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Pass caught. Second down now. The shotgun running play call. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Pirates looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
The Pirates looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, East Carolina 7, Texas State 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal.
Get set, get set.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play. Brings up third and goal.
So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the one? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Touchdown.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. Third down and goal from the 1 yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Smith. Trying to extend the play. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back has it on a screen now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here we go.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer?
On the double.
It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now.
And blue.
Scanning the field. It's Smith. He's moving out of the pocket now. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the East Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Going again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime.
Okay.
2nd down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Pirates. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football to the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To the air. It's Smith. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Ready, set.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Set. Pilot.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. A pop pass pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Brings up second down.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Backed up at the one, he's going to throw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Texas State offense back on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Smith. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. On the run, it's Martin. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Receiver makes the catch, fighting off the defender. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Ready up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
On the ready. Easy.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Sixth play of the drive coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Loss of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To throw, it's Sellers. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, East Carolina 21, Texas State 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's no good. Missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Play action here on 1st down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Brings up 2nd down.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on to the little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the throw deep downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
And
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now.
Here we go.
Running through the tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Martin. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line. First and 10 play coming up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Cut.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The linebacker shifting around now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And the runner takes off to his right. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
He's tackled at the 11-yard line. Offense facing fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throwing for his running back. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's second and medium. They'll run it to the left. Tackle, but first down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.